Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been seeing all your comments on TikTok asking me for reviews analysis for this one. So today, it's finally happening. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not delay any further and jump right into the details.
To get things started, let's hear from our first reviewer.
This reviewer was amazed by the versatility of this electric bike, particularly its incredible range of adjustment. Our reviewer, who is 5'6", found it easy to raise the seat and handlebars for a perfect, comfortable fit, noting there was still plenty of room for even taller riders. What truly stood out was that this is the only electric bike they've found that could also be adjusted all the way down to comfortably fit their 10-year-old son. With the seat and handlebars lowered, the child could stand over the frame with ease. The client did notice their son's pedaling seemed a bit off at first, but a slight raise of the seat corrected his knee bend, making for a natural-feeling ride. The fact that this one machine could perfectly accommodate both a 47 child and a 56 adult without any geometric compromise was a huge accomplishment. As the reviewer's son put it, it doesn't feel funny, it just feels like a normal bike. Beyond the impressive fit, the power of this electric bike was a major highlight. Living on a hill was no problem, as the motor easily carried the 160-pound adult rider up steep inclines. This power, however, requires a bit of caution for younger riders. For the reviewer's much lighter son, the bike tended to take off like a rocket, prompting them to supervise his first few rides closely to ensure he got accustomed to the acceleration. The bike is also surprisingly lightweight and folds down into a very compact size, adding to its practicality. Overall, our reviewer was exceptionally pleased, feeling they had found a quality electric bike that offered great performance and, most importantly, was a rare find that could truly be shared by members of the family of very different sizes.
Alright, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer, who weighs around 250 pounds, found the performance of this fat tire electric bike to be a mixed bag, particularly concerning its battery life. On terrain with even moderate grades, our reviewer notes that pedal assist is almost always necessary. The maximum range they achieved on a single charge was about 5 miles with a roughly 500-foot elevation gain. The battery gauge itself seems unreliable. It can drop to empty after just a few miles of climbing, only to mysteriously jump back to 3/4 full after coasting back downhill. This performance left the client hesitant to attempt any serious off-road adventures without carrying a spare battery, a less than ideal solution given their significant weight and cost. Beyond the battery concerns, there are other noteworthy aspects. A major upside is the 21-speed gearing, a significant upgrade from the 7-speed systems common on many e-bikes in this category. For our reviewer, who is over 6 feet tall, the bike has a very high riding position which contributes to a high center of gravity. While manageable, it's something to be aware of. The bike's substantial weight is another factor. The thought of having to pedal at home any significant distance with a dead battery was a daunting prospect. This is compounded by the difficulty in sourcing a replacement battery, as many online options appear to have slightly different dimensions, making a guaranteed fit uncertain. Initially, the ownership experience was marred by some mechanical issues and frustrating customer support. The front suspension forks were leaking, and a rear shock absorber was bent. When this client first tried to resolve these problems through email, the company was unresponsive or unhelpful, even refusing a warranty claim on the forks. However, the situation changed completely when our reviewer switched to contacting them via social media messenger. Using that platform, the support team was prompt, attentive.
Cool, let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer, a tall individual at 62, who recently sustained knee and back injuries, was in the market for a new e-bike that offered superior suspension and ease of use, especially for those times when manual pedaling might be challenging. This particular e-bike proved to be an excellent fit for those specific needs. The combination of its robust fat tires and full suspension system effortlessly absorbed bumps and even curbs, providing a remarkably smooth ride that was clearly beneficial for our reviewer's condition. As an experienced e-bike rider, this client noted a distinctive characteristic in the assist mode. It felt somewhat rigid, primarily limiting propulsion to speeds of 6, 12, or 20 miles per hour when engaged. This required some adjustment. While cruising at its top assisted speed, our reviewer also observed a minor suspension bounce, even when traveling on smooth surfaces. Despite these quirks, the e-bike demonstrated surprising power, making short work of the hills around the reviewer's home and providing a thoroughly enjoyable riding experience. Regarding its capabilities, this e-bike offered good safety features for night rides and boasted a quick recharge time of only a few hours. The battery life itself was quite commendable. Our reviewer, a heavier individual who frequently utilized the motor-only mode, managed a significant distance on a single charge before it indicated very low power. However, a few areas for improvement were noted. The throttle response felt a bit mushy, lacking the immediate precision some riders might prefer. Furthermore, this client found that the seat tube dimensions were uncommon, making it difficult to swap out the seat for a different one. The handlebar height was also non-adjustable, which could be a minor inconvenience for some. After a month of consistent use, covering approximately 60 miles, this e-bike has continued to perform reliably. It only required a minor checkup to tighten screws, while some minor S.
That's all for now. If you found this useful, hit like and subscribe. Let's talk in the comments. See you in the next video.